Anyway, let's get Mama Lindsay in the building, and we got over 1,000 people here in the middle of the night, as we always do. Mama Lindsay, you good? Mama Lindsay. All right, Dr. Vinsky. Yeah, you cracker babbling right now. I don't want to hear that. Okay, because now you're playing dumb, and I don't want to hear. All right, DeSabio, D Sabio, hop on D Sabio. Unmute your microphone, sir. And Mama Lindsay, if you can unmute your mic, that'd be good. DeSabio, what's up, brother?
Many blessings to Tariq Nasheed.
My
Yes.
man, I appreciate that. What's on your mind, DeSabio?
No. Yo, you know what it is that he is trying to say that it's not the white supremacy that is doing all that things in the Arabian continent, but it is the white supremacy because they're doing exactly what the thing is in society. When the racist tries to show out for the white supremacists to show they're a person of color, but they're for the white supremacists. That's exactly what they are doing.
Right?
That yes, that's what
Yes,
they're doing.
yes, it is. Thank you so much. Let's get Voluier. Voluier. Voluier.
Blue Year, how you doing?
There you go, brother. You Haitian?
No, I'm not. I'm actually I'm black.
Okay. Just an interesting name. The name has a little French thing to it.
Yeah, that's
So what's on?
no. What you saying? What was you
So
saying?
what's the name based on?
My name is based on my logo.
Okay. So what's on your mind tonight, bro?
Uh, just listen to different conversations, and you know, everybody has their own point of view on things, and I listen a lot, and really don't want to take action unless action is basically where we need to take it. But I've been hearing a couple of things, and far as the white lady, forgot her name, but uh, she just didn't have her facts together. She could have
Right.
did a lot. She could have did a lot on this platform, but she didn't have her facts together. So me and her talked on DMs while y'all was talking, and I'm actually talked to her to get her facts together. And I've been hearing a lot of things about reparations, um, how the black people should actually uh, have reparations and have our just due. I just got to keep it real. We build entrepreneurs over here, and we build black entrepreneurs. As far as Oakland, California, we built them. Uh, Different cities. I've been in Texas. We have a lot of entrepreneurs over here, and I feel like we cry for reparations. We ask for reparations, but at the same time, we are the reparations. And what I mean by that is we can be the most successful heritage in America. But what we don't do just like we have Jews on here talking, we have white people on here talking. We don't really stick together like the Chinese do. And the reparations, because I sent a lot of messages, and what we don't really care about the reparations, even though Black Americans should have reparations. We don't really give a I ain't gonna curse on here, but f about that. Even though if it's our just due, okay, we'll give it to the people that need it the most.
You losing me, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean we don't? Where are you getting that where we don't care about reparations? Based on what? You got
No,
millions
no, no.
of
When I say we, I mean my organization. We don't care about it. We just want other black people to actually get it.
What, brother? I'm so lost with what you saying, brother.
I'm saying like far as far as me, I'm an entrepreneur and we actually came to a point to where we thought about it, we talked about it, discussed it, and said, okay, let's make our own reparations. That's cool. We doing that, and we're actually good.
How
As
how
far
how you make your own reparations? That don't make sense. You're not making your own reparations.
because America is beautiful,
You're
and
not making your own reparations. You didn't harm yourself. If you running a business, you're making a profit. That ain't reparations. Reparations is something that a group of people took from you, and they're compensating you based on what they took from you. So you're not giving yourself reparations. What are you talking about, sir?
what I'm saying is America didn't really take nothing from me. They took something from my ancestors,
Which is
and
that's up.
which I would like to get back. But if I don't get back, my reparations to my people is helping them with jobs, helping them in the community,
No, but
and
here's the
doing.
thing. Hold on. No, here's the thing.
Okay, I'm
They
listening.
took money. They
Hmm.
got a lot of money off of that free labor of our ancestors.
You're right.
And
You're
guess what
right.
they did with that money? They
Mm.
passed it down to the next white supremacist generation. And
Exactly.
that money built up, and then they passed it back down to the next white supremacist generation. That money didn't go anywhere. That money is still here, being compounded, being aggregated, and being boosted up into more trillions of dollars. That
I
money
agree.
is still here, and the debt is still here that we've been passed down. They've passed down the debt. We couldn't get our shit together because of the lack of resources that they've locked us
I agree.
into, and we had to fight our way out of it. So some of
I
us
agree.
can come up because we are phenomenal people, but we shouldn't have to struggle to come up. We should have what's owed to us. We should have compensatory justice. You understand?
I do. I really do. I do. And this is the reason why we're having this conversation. And this is the reason why I jumped on your platform. It's because, yes, we do. But how many years do we have to wait on that? How many years do we have to talk about that before we decide to say, you know what? This is our reparations. Y'all gave us a little bit and we're going to take a lot. And what I mean by that is, y'all gave us the freedom. Well, actually, we paid for our fucking freedom,
We
but
fought for
y'all
our
gave
freedom.
us enough. Y'all gave us enough to actually do what we need to do, as far as
Who gave us? Who
intellect.
gave? Who gave us what? What are you talking about, brother?
Who gave us
Who
what?
who gave us enough? Who and what was enough? What are you talking about?
Okay, let me break this down. Can me and you agree that we built this country?
Right. Who gave us
Okay.
enough?
Who gave us enough?
Yeah.
I keep saying we. We gave us enough
No. Okay.
to whereas
Okay.
we gave us enough
Yeah.
to whereas we can do
Have a good night, brother. I'm not about to hear plebiscite babble. This is the damn problem when it comes to conversations about reparations, and when we do these hearings. A lot of times, we get these plebiscite babblers who just pop up just to be talking. It's say shitisms, just saying shitisms. All right, that's all that is. Let's be real. There's nothing constructive about that. Cats say, okay, there's a lot of people in the room. People don't be listening to me. This is my opportunity to get on the mic. um, yeah, first of all, I like to say I'm a Black American, and we are giving ourselves reparations um, because we don't need reparations from the government because they don't owe us anything because we are really from a distant planet in a parallel universe called Sputnik. All right. And as a Sputnikian, when I came to this planet, I came with $2, and now I got $30, and that's from my own ingenuity. I gave myself reparations. Okay, you see, plebiscite babble, damn plebiscite babble, just talking to be talking. Goodness freaking gracious. Beth K. Let's get Beth K in the building. Miss Beth K.
Hello, how is everyone this evening?
Everyone is great. Beth, how are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking.
And what
Um,
city are you in, by the way, Beth?
oh, I'm in Wisconsin,
There you
Milwaukee area.
there you go. So what's on your
Yeah.
mind?
I was just curious. So, the crazy comedian Owen Benjamin, he laid out an idea or a plan uh, for reparations,
Mm-hmm.
where instead of paying out reparations, he could just have people on his plantation picking cotton. What are your thoughts on that?
A lot of y'all suspected white supremacists. Y'all really got to work on your wit and your trolling. Y'all really got to work on that because a lot of you have a lot of vitriol, and because we're making progress with the reparations conversation, y'all don't know how to deal with it. So you fall back on this real weird, out of context, lame trolling, and it makes y'all look bad, and it makes you look like you're shook, and it makes you look afraid, and you hiding your fear behind that weird trolling. What are you really afraid of when it comes to reparations? Let's talk real. I'm not going to even dignify that troll shit with a response. What are you really afraid about reparations, Beth?
I'm not afraid of anything. I mean, the fact is, this government has been throwing reparations around to troll you, the Black Americans, for the last, I don't know, 50 years. It's never going to happen. They did it as a carrot to say, oh, you're going to get reparations, just vote for us. It's never
Mm-hmm.
happening.
Yes,
And
it
that's,
is.
no,
Beth,
it's not.
sweetie. Beth, it's going to happen. You know why, Beth? Because what happens is the money that should
Tell
be
me
used
where
for
it's coming from. Tell me where it's
um,
coming from our budget in this
right,
country, from taxpayers and all of the money that's being printed. Tell me where it's coming from, please,
the
sir.
U.S. government, ma'am, is going to come from the U.S. government.
No, the US government is the taxpayers, which means
Right,
all of us that are
right.
working for our money
Mm-hmm.
and the
That's where
GDP and everything that's going out and coming in. So where is it
that's where
coming
it's
from
coming.
when we are broke? Where?
We're not broke. We're not broke. We're giving money to the Ukraine. We're not too broke for that. We're giving money
No, they're
to, we're
printing money and
right.
giving it to the
We're
Ukraine.
printing for
We are
us.
printing money and giving it
Uh-huh.
to
Well, they're not
Israel.
that
It is
broke. They're giving it
printing
to
money. It's fake money.
right, right.
No,
It ain't that fake. They're
it's not
spending.
our money.
Uh-huh. You're just babbling, ma'am. I want the same money. They're not that broke to give money to the Ukraine. They're not that broke to give money to these illegal immigrants coming over here. They're not that broke. So we're going to get that money too for us, ma'am.
Correct.
Right. So we're going.
What you
That's where the.
just said, we're not that broke, but we are. And
No,
you
we're not.
know we are.
No,
Yes.
we're not.
And you know we are.
No, we're not.
You know
This is
we
why.
are.
This is why
We are a
reparations.
bank.
No, stop your little mayonnaise mouth, ma'am. This is why reparations for foundational Black Americans is very important because we're the ones who we're going to stimulate the economy. We're not going to be like some of the immigrants who send money back and some of the Ukrainians, and that money is not being spent here. We're going to boost the economy with what's owed, and we're going to get reparations back. We're going to get it, and you're going to be very happy because the economy will be boosted, Beth. Because listen, Beth,
Tariq, it's not. No, listen. Don't
Beth,
think that I don't want you to get
you
reparations.
don't.
That's
Oh,
not what it is.
of course you don't. We know you don't, but it's going to
No,
happen, Beth.
you don't know. You don't know what I think in my mind.
Beth, you came in here with a an anti-black troll, some lame troll
I
material.
asked you a question about
Right,
Owen Benjamin's
right,
joke,
right. You came
okay?
in here with some lame anti-black troll material. So that shows your mindset, Beth. So Beth, we're going to get reparations because listen, Beth, the money
You're
is
not
already
going to get
we get we
reparations.
get
It was
Beth, Beth, listen, dear. They can't just keep. They're already throwing the reparations money out trying to contain us. They spend billions of dollars on militarized police weaponry and millions of dollars on payouts for non-justice for cops harming people in the city all around the country. These cities have to pay out millions and millions and millions of dollars.
it's
Man,
all a manipulation, sir. They are not going to pay a dime in
yes, they are, ma'am, because they're already throwing the money away. And at some point, ma'am, they're going to have to just be practical about it and just give us the money so that we can produce justice. You cannot sustain a society militarily and just keep funding a militarized society to suppress people. The money
What
runs out.
militarized society are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the system of white supremacy. They create a militarized
White
system.
supremacy? Are you
Yes,
being serious right now? Where?
yes.
What?
You, ma'am, you are a perfect example of white supremacy. You came in the room displaying white supremacy, ma'am. That would be you,
You just muted me.
right? Because I'm telling you, you asked me a question, and I want to
You
answer it,
said
ma'am.
white supremacy, right?
Yes. Uh
Correct.
huh.
Is the majority of this country. Is that correct?
Ma'am, listen. White supremacy dominates the entire planet, not just this country.
No, it
All
doesn't.
countries. Yes, it does.
What
Name a country.
percentage what
Name a.
percentage
Okay.
of the world is
All.
white Europeans?
Oh no no
Not
no no
Jews, white
no no no
Europeans.
no no
What
no. We
percentage?
don't do that. We don't do that here, man. We don't do the Jewish deflection. We're talking about white supremacy, not religion. The white supremacists dominate
I wasn't
all the
talking
world.
about religion.
Yeah, yeah. You're trying to deflect
No,
white supremacy.
there's
White
a
supremacy.
big
No, it's no, no,
difference
no, no. It's
between
not. We're not.
white
No, it ain't. No,
Europeans.
it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You all practice white
Yes,
supremacy.
it is. Yes, it
No, it's
is.
not.
Yes, it
I
is.
say so, and we've already debunked that, so we're not going to cover that here. But we're talking
There
about
is
white.
no debunking about
It is,
that.
man.
You
It's
know
white.
there's a difference. You're
No, it's not.
saying
No, it's
that and
not.
you
No,
know
it's
there's a
not.
difference
No, it's
between
not.
white Europeans and Jews.
No, no, when y'all deal with black people, there's no difference. The white supremacists in both communities are anti-black towards us, and that's all that
That's
matters.
not true because
Yes, it is,
foundational
ma'am.
black Americans that you talk about separate themselves from the migrants that are coming out over now to USA from Africa. They separate themselves, correct?
No, well, the migrants separate themselves from us, and we are delineating because of a reparations claim, because our reparations claim cannot go to everybody, ma'am. So that's why we delineate. That's for a specific legal claim.
So you're
You,
only
you,
delineating
you,
over
you share the same views, protections, and set asides and benefits as all other people classified as white who believe in white supremacy, ma'am. So we don't break people up.
so in other words, we go to work, get jobs.
You go, what, dear? Go ahead. Say what you're saying, dear. Beth, I don't have you blocked, dear.
Well, stop muting me.
I don't have, go ahead, dear.
So the white people, the white
The white supremacy,
supremacists,
right.
we go to work and get jobs. That's the problem in the country. That's what we do
Okay, well,
wrong.
that's some janky straw man argument that you created.
No,
Nobody.
it's not a straw man
Yes,
argument.
ma'am.
What are you talking?
You just made up a straw man. You being a white supremacist, ma'am. You're just saying stuff. It's I'm white and I say so. You're doing a lot of I'm white and I say so, ma'am. That's what makes me suspect that you are a white supremacist based on your tactics and your views, ma'am. But Beth,
And you're
but
not
Beth,
addressing the fact that the Jewish
no,
people, what?
no, no. We don't deflect into Jewish
We
people, ma'am.
don't talk about Jewish people.
We don't deflect into Jewish people.
Deflect
Right.
into
That's
Jewish
bigotry.
people.
That's bigotry you're talking.
Bigotry.
We don't do
Is it
bigotry.
anti-Semitism?
No, no.
Is it racism?
You're engaging in bigotry. That's more white supremacy, man.
Bigotry.
Right. I don't know. Why am I going to criticize a
Okay.
person based on their ethno-religious beliefs? I don't criticize white people, ma'am.
What percentage of the population
Why are you engaging in bigotry? That's very bigoted,
No,
ma'am.
I was going to ask you a question.
But no, but
What
ma'am,
percentage of
why
the
are you denigrating? Why
population
are you denigrating Jewish people? That's
runs the
big.
country, like as in media?
But ma'am, why are you denigrating
Are
Jewish?
they primarily Jewish people or are they white people?
They're white people
Are they
who
black
run
people?
television. Black people
Oh,
ain't
they're
run.
white people. White
What black people
Europeans?
are running the media?
I don't know. I was asking you.
Right. Not too many. Black people don't run the media. It's run by the white supremacists.
No, it's run by the Jews.
No.
There's a difference. It's run by the Jews.
No, there's white people, the white Jews. The
No,
black Jews don't
well,
own it.
yeah, they're white.
There you go.
No, there are
The
no
bla-
black Jews.
yeah.
That's not
So
unless
what do you
they're
mean? What do you mean
Bouye.
there's not black Jews? What are you talking about?
Unless they're Bouye, the rap people that sign over their
What are you talking
life.
about? They are black Jews.
What white? What
Black Jews.
black
They're black Jews.
Jews?
Black Jews all in Ethiopia. The black Jews go to Israel. There's black
Oh,
Jewish tribes in Africa.
so in the United States of
Slow down, ma'am.
America,
Slow
what
down.
white?
Slow down. Wait, don't slow down. You said something and you just got easily debunked, and now you want to change the subject. Why did you lie like that and say there were no black Jews? Why would you tell that lie? See, this is why when if you're gonna lie, we can't really continue. You can't lie and then run away from your lie. How are you gonna say there are no
You
black
just
Jews?
changed the subject. We were talking about who
No,
runs the country, and
right.
I was
You
asking
said
who runs the
Jews.
media.
No, and you
I
said
said who.
Jews, and I said, well, there's black Jews. They're not running anything, and you said there are no black Jews.
Stop muting me.
Right. All right, but no, you're not going to talk over me. Why did you lie and say there were no black Jews? Yes, there are
I
black.
didn't. I asked you who are the black Jews. There aren't black Jews. Where are they?
And I just told you there's Jewish tribes in Africa. You have Ethiopian Jews. You have Jews who go over to Israel and they're discriminated against by the white ones. This is very well
So
documented.
what? So Whitey's the problem all the way around.
White
Is
supremacists,
white people are the problems.
white supremacists, not white people.
You
Because
sound like a
white
Jew.
people,
Are you
white people,
Jewish?
yeah, you're trolling again, ma'am. And
No, I'm
trolling means
asking a
I'm winning.
question. Are you Jewish?
Trolling,
No,
trolling means I'm winning, ma'am.
you're not winning,
I'm winning
actually.
because you're trolling, ma'am, and that means
No,
I'm.
I asked you a
Do I,
question.
I'm
Are
going to
you
take a. Do
Jewish?
I need to take a victory lap, ma'am? Because you're trolling at this point, ma'am.
I'm enjoying this.
Right, because you've run out of material, and
I have not run out of material. I'm
Black Daddy
enjoying
is
this
spanking you, right?
conversation.
You like getting spanked by Black Daddy?
Oh, that's sad. No.
Black Daddy is spanking you
So
intellectually,
you're a Jew?
so you're just
You're a
saying
black
anything.
Jew? That's weird.
Okay, so now the unfunny trolling is about to start. So let me get my victory lap on. Okay, Beth. Okay, Beth. So you're tapping out. When you start trolling, that means you're tapping out, and I will accept your
I
defeat.
didn't
Yeah?
tap out. I'm
Yes, you
still
did.
here.
No, you're trolling, ma'am, and
No, I'm still here.
that's the white supremacist way of tapping out, and I accept defeat.
White supremacists.
Yes, I want to go ahead and
No,
I want
it's
to.
really silly.
No,
There's
it's
no white supremacy in this country. You're
yeah,
being silly about this.
but why did
Everybody would agree with it.
then why
No,
did your people
every normal human being.
then why did your people have laws talking about white supremacy? Why did your people say that, ma'am? Why did they say that they're building a system of white?
Stop muting me.
No, ma'am, no,
When?
ma'am, this,
When? What? Joe
ma'am, this
Biden or
is, ma'am,
something?
ma'am,
When?
no,
Yes.
ma'am.
What?
You're not. You can't talk over Black Daddy now. You can't do that. All right, you got to calm
I
down.
apologize, sir.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
all right. Use that mouth to shut up and smoke meth, but not talk over me, ma'am. White supremacy has been the law of the land. They've been practicing white supremacy by name and reinforcing white supremacy. This is their term. This is from your community. They told us they were white,
Who's they and when?
the white supremacists, and they've been doing this
When?
for the last 200 years. They've been promoting,
Tariq. It's 2024. Can you
and we're
please?
still
Come
dealing with
on.
white supremacy. You're
No,
still
we're not.
yes,
Where? Tell
he,
me where.
all areas of
Tell
activity.
me where.
I
Then
just
why
told
does DEI exist?
because that's a figment of white supremacists' imagination.
No, it's you're just being funny.
It's a
You're the
white supremacist.
troll. Like,
That's a
dude, you're being fucking
ma'am,
funny. It's
ma'am. DEI is another boogeyman acronym to attack black people, just like CRT, just like affirmative action. You guys always have to create these boogeyman ideologies as a way to attack black people, which is further proof of white supremacy. Okay,
I never attacked black people. You
you
keep
came in
muting
the
me.
room attacking.
What are
You
you
came in the
talking about?
Yes, you did, ma'am. You came in the room.
No, I didn't.
You came in
Stop.
with weird trolling. Beth, how,
No, I was making a
Beth,
joke
Beth.
because
Yeah, yeah.
Owen Benjamin.
Ha ha,
What? Go
Beth.
ahead.
Beth, where'd you go to college, Beth?
I am super intelligent. I didn't need college.
There you
I
go.
have a
Hey,
high IQ.
me either. I didn't go to college either. I'm not saying that as um so you didn't go to college. How many black men were you with when you were in your teens or your early 20s?
Are you being serious right now?
Being very serious. How many black men were you with?
I I didn't
Really?
really.
I find that hard to believe, Beth.
Why is that, Tariq?
Because a lot of you white supremacist women had a little
Would
rendezvous
you,
here and there.
Tariq,
And then
stop with the white
when
supremacists?
you get
It's
older,
really
and
funny.
then when you get older, and then when you get a little older, you get a little long in the tooth, then you take on these white supremacist views.
My teethuses are not long,
Yeah.
okay?
Your teeth and your titties are
My
long. Yeah.
teethuses.
Yeah.
No, none of them are long.
Yeah. 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 And I think them long titties were in the mouth of a brother back in the day.
Oh my All right, listen. Let's agree to
I think
handshake.
I think them
Listen,
titties I think them titties were sucked on by a
Tariq,
Tyrone. All right.
Tariq, you're being very gross and
No, no,
crass.
ma'am.
I shake your
Ma'am,
hand.
does your
And,
titty nipple smell like Hennessy and Newports?
ew. What?
Who know? You had you a hood, didn't you?
Oh my God.
And now
No,
you
but
want to
it's
flip.
funny.
Now you want to flip the script. All right.
No, but I'm having fun.
Yeah, I'm
I would
having
like
fun
to.
too. Just like Daquan had fun up in your cooter cat. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, come on.
You
Come
don't
on.
have to be so rude.
I'm just
Um,
y'all be having a rendezvous with the brothers, and then y'all want to switch up and be on some white supremacy stuff.
there's no white supremacist. What the hell are you talking about?
Man. All right.
My goodness. My goodness.
Anyway, Beth. Anyway, thank you so much, Beth. I appreciate you, dear. All right, I'm gonna let you get back to the trailer park. All right, Beth. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, you can tell these women had had a little rendezvous with the brothers. All right. This Marcus dude, you what's with this? You're doing a lot of trolling in the comment section, which is weird, dude. A lot of weird trolling. You got to cut that out, bro. Yeah, you got a lot of weird dudes be popping in the mix, just doing weirdo stuff. Watch this stuff. You are trolling real hard in the comment section. You got to watch a lot of people on these spaces. You got people who be deliberately trying to instigate little beefs and stuff like that on some real oppie shit. You got some real oppie cats who lurk around in these spaces who try to low key instigate altercations and beefs. And it's very clumsy the way you're doing it because you can tell that somebody sent you in here to try to do something weird. All right. All right, let me get. We're having a decent conversation tonight. We got a lot of people in here. We got 1,100 people in the building right now. This is the middle of the night. Um, what's your name? David. Hop on, David. And
Tariq,
what's up?
I just want to give you a couple of facts. Jews are not white, even though they might have
Yeah, they
what
are.
appears
Yeah,
as white skin.
the white
Just
ones
listen
are.
to the
The white
facts.
ones are.
I'm literally going to speak the truth.
The
A
white
Jew
ones
will
are.
actually admit that they are not white.
The white ones are, sir. The white ones are.
A white Jew will admit that they're not actually white. They will always tell you that they're a Jew. They are not actually white. They
Which
might have.
is a lie. That's a lie. That's just not true. You're already lying. So that
I'm
just
not
nullifies.
lying, Tariq.
Yes, you are. You're lying, and that nullifies everything that you have to say. What you're doing is practicing white supremacy, sir.
This isn't white supremacy. This is what the
It
Jew
is.
will actually tell you. This is what I've been told by actual Jews. They will
No,
admit that they are not.
no. There's Jewish people who classify themselves as white, and you're trying to deflect from that, sir. And that's what a white supremacist would do. So we're not buying it, David. All right? Just
Just
for the
because you
record,
can't handle the facts, you
we're not
fucking
buying.
stupid one.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to be racist as fuck right now
There
because you
you
kept
go. There
muting
you
me
go. There
instead of
you
letting
go.
me
There
make a
you
valid
there
point, you
you go.
stupid
There you
low
go.
IQ.
Oh no no no. See, there you go. I wanted to come on out. Come on out. Just be the white supremacist you are. Don't try to hide behind Jewish people. You be the white supremacist that you're supposed to be. I like when you're very honest about being white supremacist. Don't try to hide it. Do not try to hide it, ladies and gentlemen. And don't try to throw the N word around. That doesn't bother us, by the way. That doesn't bother us, David, because we know you're sitting in that trailer park with struggle jeans. All
Actually,
right?
no, I live in a stone built house. You're the one
Oh,
living
you
in.
you sound like a methed out Harry Potter. Okay, you over there in Hogwarts with a meth pipe. So, sir, you're struggling, and you got struggle genes. All right, them low birth rates are kicking that ass right now with your Peppa
Uh,
Pig. Ass.
Tariq, can I give you some facts?
You can't give me nothing, little struggle gene.
Irish white people were slaves before.
Okay, it doesn't matter because you were the N words of Europe. You weren't even classified as white until later. They didn't even let you into whiteness. All right. They used to portray you as simians and ape like creatures. So, yeah. So, we two N words sitting in a tree, ain't we? All right. So, yeah, you think you
Yeah,
eating.
I get called potato.
What you say with your little broke self? I couldn't hear you, your little struggle phone.
I said I get called potato nigger. You're just a slow.
Okay. It's not really
You're
that.
just a low IQ nigger.
Well, damn it, I'm not struggling and fleeing like you, sir, from the slums of Europe. All right. So, how high is
Oh,
that?
I didn't leave Europe. I'm still here.
Sir, you're probably somewhere in Canada or over here in the
No,
United
I'm
States.
actually in the country I was born in. Um,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You're not in little old.
yes, I'm Irish.
You're not over there in little janky Ireland. Okay.
I'm Irish, and I still live in Ireland.
Okay. You sound like a musty leprechaun. All right. Trying to get me gold with your struggle genes. All
I
right.
can sound American if that'll help.
Okay, well, why don't you get them birth rates up? What are you gonna do
Oh,
about?
I am. I'm actually.
How are you gonna do that?
There is what, three different women impregnated by me recently, and yes, they've done the pregnancy test. They are actually pregnant. They're all white women as well.
Stop it, sir. You probably got you an Indian refugee over there. You about to have your little tarbash. You about to,
No, I don't. I don't touch.
yes. You got you an East Indian woman pregnant, and so you about to have a little baklava eating baby. All right, you about to have a little leprechaun with a red dot, sir. It's about to be real funny style
No,
in.
I'm not a race mixing food.
Oh, no, 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 sir. You're a babbling white supremacist with struggle genes, and you're very mad. So, anyway,
I'm not mad. I'm
yes,
delighted that I'm irritating
well, I'm
someone.
delighted you can leave. Top of the morning to you. There you go. I got you up out of here. Let them genes struggle, buddy. Let them struggle. Boy, we in here heavy. Speaking of musty, the Rootwork deodorant is available at rootworkstyle.com. Rootwork deodorant available at rootworkstyle.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, we are in here deep. 1,100 people in the middle of the night. Let's get Prodigal. I think I remember having you in here before, Prodigal. Prodigal, and I do a shoot in the morning. I got to do a film shoot. Well, not in the morning, in the afternoon. So I ain't gonna be up here too late. Prodigal, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Prodigal?
I'm all right. I'm just confused because how many Jews are Nazis, KKK, or in white supremacist organizations? I mean, is that your argument you're making?
Yeah, you do have a lot. Well, you did have a lot of um, white supremacist Jewish people who were actually in Nazi and white supremacist organizations. You had a lot of Jewish people who were connected to the alt right. So you have, and
I just find it. Listen. I'm not anti-Semitic by any measure, but
right,
somebody said it earlier. Depending on the situation, they identify as white. They don't. If you look at mass migration, a lot of the groups are led by people of Jewish ethnic faith or religion. And this is something that affects FBAs as well as other groups. I mean, you're being pushed out of, a lot of your own communities. Look at Compton, look at other people. The
that's
Latinos are
white
just
supremacy.
taking it over.
That's the white
That,
supremacy.
that's white supremacy
Yeah,
pushing the border policies. That's what you're saying?
yeah, yeah. White supremacy. You talking about Compton and all? These places were sundown towns. Some of these places used to just have signs saying whites only. It didn't say Jewish only. It said whites only.
I'm talking about the last 20, 30 years where
Right,
we've
but
seen this
but
mass migration.
but the
Like
rem-
if you're going to deal with a product,
but
you have to
the
deal with it at.
but the remnants of that, just because they took the signs down, the ideology didn't go away. So the same mindset, it's still there. The white supremacist mindset. We're talking about white supremacy. So
I mean, you gotta actually, be able to talk about the facts. I'm not sure if you're paid. I mean, a lot of leaders are paid by certain groups.
right,
You look at the,
which is a
you look at
project.
you look at the SPLC. You
That's a
look at
project.
you look at the ADL. These
That's a project.
those allegedly led white organizations seem to
Right.
hate white people and want to erase them. And they're
No, they
not.
don't.
I mean, what are you talking about? Have you looked at some of their definitions and what they state? Even saying something as simple as it's okay to be white,
How
they
come
deem as
how
racist.
come
Like
they don't ever correct it?
it's
How come?
just weird because I heard Myron
Well,
call you out on this, and you
how
stuttered
come
like a
the
fool, and you're.
who? Okay, you're projecting, sir. You're trying to act like you got some imaginary win. Nobody called me out on anything. I debunked about 20 anti-black races, and I washed all of them and embarrassed them all across the internet. Prodigal, and that sounds
It's
like why
just weird. You can't talk
and
about certain.
and you're salty because of that, sir. And you're mad because the whole Jewish deflection thing kept falling flat, and it's
No,
falling
I
flat
think
now.
you're bad faith. I think
No,
that
no, no,
you
no,
can't address
no,
these.
no, 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 no. You're upset because that ain't working. We're not
I'm not.
letting you do that.
I know.
That's not
Certain.
working. It's not working, Prodigal. You're never going to deflect away from the real issue, which is white supremacy. You're not going to make up on another imaginary.
Well, it's going to be hard to get reparations.
No, no, no. Don't worry about that. We're getting
I don't
reparations.
need to.
That's coming.
The Democrats are replacing you. They're bringing in.
Right. No,
They're
it's always the Democrats or it's the
Well, I mean,
Republicans.
it's clear. I mean, they
Oh
want.
no, it's not a political group. All of you guys
I'm talking
work
about political power. You have to have a means
together.
to an end. When you're being
No,
replaced by Asians and Central and South
and the white
Americans, and your
supremacists
voting block is.
and the white supremacists are orchestrating that, sir. That's orchestrated by they're allowed in by the white supremacists, sir. Right, right. The white supremacists are allowing them in, sir. Right? Come on, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I'm muted. You mute every 2 seconds because I
Right,
make a
right,
point. It's pretty
right.
sad that you can't
But
let
no,
me speak. You're that scared.
no, because you're not going to talk over me,
You're
sir.
that scared.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know
You're
you
not.
were.
You're not going to talk over me. This is not your uncle's penis. You're not going to open your mouth and start bobbing it
You're
up and
that
down.
scared. It's
No,
weird.
no,
It's
no, no,
very.
no, 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 no. You don't talk and just babble over me, sir. You're not going to do that now. You got to have some decorum in here, prodigal.
I'll take the victory. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Right? No, 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 no. You're not going to cracker babble. You're not going to do that. You got to have decorum, sir. All right. He left. Right. You don't get to come in here and babble. All right. You're not just going to say a bunch of nonsense. You're not going to deflect. Y'all think you're going to come in here and deflect on the Republicans, then the Democrats, then the Jews. No, no, no. It's white supremacy. That's the problem. And you're not going to deflect away from that. All right. We got some more white supremacist deflectors in here. Okay. Let's get Larry the Camel. And he got something about Zionism on his page. So that's going to be interesting. Larry, hop on. And Wakil, you in here, brother? Wakil? Wakil?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah,
let
yeah. I'm
I was
here.
gonna say let Dr. Davinsky up. Thanks
I'm
for
here.
letting me up. I was gonna vouch for him. You've had him
Hold
up
on,
before.
Larry. Hold on, Larry. Hold on. Let me get Wakil. Wakil, what's up, brother?
What's going on? How's the brother?
I'm good, man. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, you gotta. These guys, they be bringing up this Jewish thing. They like obsessed with this Jewish thing, ain't they?
Oh yeah, big time. It's a major deflection that they're trying to do, and it ain't working, and they're getting frustrated because we're not letting them deflect.
You
Yeah.
know, and when I was in the joint, the Italians, the Jews, all stick together with the Anglos against the blacks, and then the
Right.
Puerto Ricans join in at sometimes. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. And they've always been like that, and that's why I don't. We're not going to divide them up in little subgroups, and they're all working together. No, no, no. You work together, you get judged together. So everybody from these different ethnic groups who practice anti-black racism, you're one and the same. You are all one and the same. Larry the Camel, hop on, man.
How you doing? How you guys doing? I would
We-
say I came up to let uh, Davinsky. You've had him up here before. I seen him waving his hand. Dr. Davinsky. I think he's in your requests. He's a white man, and he's got some interesting insights. I think he spoke on your show before
Larry, Larry,
here.
Larry, slow down. You're coming in late. We already talked to him. I already had him up, Larry. I've talked to him. We
Oh,
had a
you already had him up.
yeah, we had a long conversation with him already. So you
Okay, I'll,
came.
I'll, I'll switch down
Now,
to
what's on
listening.
your mind? Now, don't try to hide behind him. What's your ideology? Where you from, Larry?
Where am I from? I'm stateless. I'm from a sanctioned country.
Oh
From a
God,
poor African country. And I see the world heading on. I think basically what I'm seeing here is governments
stop
around the
that,
world are behaving
Larry.
like third world politicians.
Stop that. Stop that.
I think it's happened in the United States. I think
Larry, Larry, you stop. You don't start babbling. It wasn't a trick question. And you should don't be ashamed of where you're from. Where's your family from, man? What part of
where
Africa?
am I from? I'm from East Africa, a country called Somalia.
Right. Now, why is that so hard to say, Larry?
It's not hard to say.
Don't be ashamed. We know it's down bad, but don't be
I'm
ashamed.
I'm I'm from
Yeah.
a sanctioned state, third
Yeah.
world, Africa.
Right. What's your? I know your name isn't Larry. What was your name back home?
No, this is my
What was your name back home? Larry.
Alhamdulillah.
Larry.
One of the 25 prophets of the Islamic faith, of the Abrahamic faiths, I would say.
Larry. You living in Minnesota now, Larry?
No, I'm not from
No, you live.
Minnesota.
Where are you living now?
Right now, I'm in Africa.
You're not in Africa.
I'm back in Africa. I left the
No, you're
West.
not.
I
No,
left the
you're not.
West. Currently in Africa.
Okay, Larry.
Why wouldn't I be in Africa? Why wouldn't I
I'm
be
not,
in
we're not just
Africa?
going to have a musty tether sitting here lying just for the sake of lying. All right. This family, y'all want to know why we delineate? This is why. That's why. This dude he couldn't even get the conversation started without just lying for the sake of lying. Lying and babbling. All right. And we're not supposed to delineate from lying, babbling tethers. Huh? This man was just coming up with lies just for the hell of it. Yeah. And we're supposed to be on some Pan African vibe with that, huh? We're supposed to be building with that. You see why we ain't never got nothing popping with that? What we gonna get popping with that? Nothing. All right. Che, let's get Che in here. Che, hop on. All right, Che, your microphone ain't working. Beth, I've already had you on, dear. Shouldn't you be looking at a Black Planet page or something like that?
Hello?
What's up, Che?
Hey, what's up, man? I just wanted to piggyback off of what that white supremacist lady was saying, a whole bunch of bullish about that there's no such thing as white supremacy. If you go to her
Right.
page, all she does is obsess about black people and specifically black women or little stuff like that. These people are insane. They act as if we're not seeing what we're seeing or going what we're going through as black people in this country, and it's fucking irritating. So
Uh,
I really, yes, I really appreciate you standing 10 toes down on everything regarding these individuals. I really
yes.
appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much. I
No
appreciate you.
problem.
All right. But we in here heavy. We're in here heavy. By the way, everybody can go to Hidden History Museum. Don't forget, we still got the Hidden History Museum. Everybody can make donations to the Hidden History Museum. Make your weekly and monthly donation to the Hidden History Museum, and also get the book on the Hidden History Museum website called Hidden Heroes from A to Z, a children's book that breaks down a lot of good historic game. Very good book for you kids. HiddenHistoryMuseum.com. That's where you can get the book. All right. Let's get some more folks in here. You know what I found out the other day? We were talking about hip hop, and MC Shan made a video talking about how black people, only thing black people brought to rap was, or hip hop was, the rapping, and all of the Puerto Ricans and all these other groups brought everything else. The they brought the fashion to hip hop, talking about how they were, the black artists were dressing like the Puerto Ricans in the 80s, which is horse crap. And people are like, what the hell is this dude talking about? Now, we know that Shan was on the pipe at one point. Somebody asked him, and I saw it, I should have put this up. They asked him about his background, his lineage. Shan said his people are from the damn Virgin Islands. So that explains it. When he was saying that, I said, we need to check his background. And somebody asked him in a comment section, then he responded that his people were from the Virgin Islands. So MC Shan is a damn tether. Okay? That's why you see these people saying all this weird stuff about hip hop and who created this and who didn't, and you'll see that they got some foreign backgrounds. But MC Shan is from the Virgin Islands. I wish I had the screenshot of the sister who asked him about his background. You know? So yeah, that explains a lot. Y'all hear my zapper in the back? I got my insect zapper. I love my insect zapper. Because late at night, little bugs, my kids be running in and out the house, so bugs being here. I know y'all hear a popping sound in the back. That's my guilty pleasure. I got my zapper on my desk, and it be zapping the hell out them damn insects. I love it. We lighting their asses up. Yeah. All right, let me see who we got in here. Because I ain't gonna be on here too long because I do got stuff to do in the morning. You good over there, Beth? You know, Beth. I don't know why Beth is trying to get back in. Hold on, Beth. Let me get Beth in. Beth, why are you trying to get back in, Beth? Hop on, Beth. You're requesting to get back in. Why are you trying to get up under Black Daddy? Why are you trying to get back in? What's going on with that?
uh Listen, I like talking to people.
Right.
I'm not, listen, I'm not someone who likes to get in altercations.
Of course not.
So, right. It sounds like you don't either.
Right.
So,
No altercation at all. This is an education. It's an education, not an altercation. I
it
was
is.
educating. Yes, I was educating you. This is a school for you.
You're educating me?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh. Well,
Yes, indeed. You're going to
well,
Black
I'm
Daddy
enjoying
You're going to Black Daddy University. You're going to an HBCU right now. Yeah.
all
You're like
right.
Rachel Dolezal, but go ahead.
Uh except I didn't like brown my skin and pretend I'm a black person when I'm a
I know.
white girl.
I know. But
Kind of
back
different,
in the day,
you know.
the brothers browned that cooter cat. But go ahead. Go ahead,
Dude,
dear.
why do you have to be so disgusting? It's
That's
just
not disgusting.
inappropriate.
That's
No, it's
I know you're
inappropriate.
married. I know you're
Don't
married.
mute me though. Don't mute
I'm
me.
not. And I know you're married to a nice, good white supremacist male. I know that.
No,
And you
listen,
don't and
it's not. Why do you have to listen? Why do you have to do this? You have a huge following. You don't
right.
have to make right. You don't have to make every white woman into a white supremacist person.
But
We're not.
based on some of your actions and your words, ma'am, it's safe to suspect that you are a white
No,
supremacist.
I'm not.
And most
I've
likely you might be married to one, ma'am.
no, I'm not.
Who you married to? What's your husband? Where's he from?
Well, none of your business. That's how it is.
Well, white supremacy, probably white supremacist,
What's
right?
your wife?
My wife is a beautiful red bone black queen.
From what I recall, I think Tommy Sotomayor said that your wife's father or mother is a Jew or something. So your wife's
Right.
a Jew.
Okay.
So you're
Trolling,
kind of tied to Jewish. No, I'm just
trolling.
saying.
I'm right.
You're trying to get into my
And
personal
shout out to
business.
Tommy, by the way. Shout out to Tommy for finessing you, white supremacists. Tommy just
It's
says,
not finessing.
yeah,
It's I
shout
listen.
out to the homie Tommy for finessing you, white supremacists. He says off the wall shit so that he can get clicks and views and money from the clicks, and I ain't mad at him. If y'all believe that stupid shit, that shows how low your IQ really is, ma'am. But go ahead, dear. And shout out to Tommy. Go ahead, dear. Mhm.
Well, out of however many people are listening right now, there's me and you. Nobody
Yes,
else
yeah.
wants to come up as a speaker. So maybe
Yeah,
there's a problem with you.
no,
No,
ma'am.
maybe
Dozens
people don't
of
want to be in.
no, actually, there's dozens of requests, ma'am. There's about 40 people who's requesting right now. I just brought you up because you kept making little hand signals, and I just wanted to see what else you wanted to say. You just wanted to talk to Black Daddy. That's why
I
you
didn't
followed
make
me.
hand signals.
Yes, you did. You trying to get back up. That's why you listen the time. You listen to Tommy. You're listening to me. You're sitting there fantasizing when you're laying up under White Daddy, and that wet dog smell ain't really satisfying you. You're like, oh my God, what are the blacks doing? Right? Come on, Beth, talk to me. Talk black to me.
Well,
Right?
if you unmuted me, I
Right.
would be able to talk. It's
Right.
funny how you do that.
Right.
So unmute me and then
Right.
I can talk.
Right.
So,
Right. I know
right,
you got
right.
you got soul fantasies. I
I
know,
have
man.
soul fantasies. No, actually, I was just speaking to the topic.
Right.
And I can see that out of desperation, you have nobody else fucking coming up to speak. So I
But
did.
that's not true. That's not true. I've been talking to people and watch your mouth. I know you're not the most refined person. I know you came from a trailer park, but you don't have to act like that. Yeah, let's not have a potty mouth. Okay. But there's several people calling and talking, and I'm corresponding with them.
No, I didn't come from a trailer park, and you know nothing about me.
Yeah,
And
ma'am,
no, nobody else is coming up. But
you,
I did.
ma'am, you do come from a trailer park, ma'am. You have a trailer park mindset, and you have to focus on black people all day to get your mind off being poor trailer trash. And you sitting up there drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon, smoking meth, and
No,
listening
I'm like
to
every.
and listening to some Ariana Grande albums, whatever you white supremacists like doing. But
No, I'm like every other white person who has to see videos of black women and men beating people for no fucking reason. Are you crazy?
man, the only thing that's getting beaten is White Cootie Cat by Black Soul Poles, which is what happened to you when you were younger, man, when you were 1920. That's the only thing that's getting beat. Nobody's beating on anybody, man. That's a fantasy that you have. You got these weird fantasies that you're projecting on the black people, Beth.
You will never get reparations because of your behavior.
Ma'am, we're going to get reparations. Um, and the reparations is coming in the form of white cooch. That's a form of reparations to some of the Tommy Sotomayers and people like that. You guys are paying people like that their reparations in white cooch, and we're going to get the reparations in cash too. Okay, so
No, you won't, because the
we will.
country will, no, the country will suffer and everybody will go under because if any money is paid out, the people will spend the money, cause inflation, it will crash the entire economy.
Ma'am, when you and your community went out there and bought all of that meth and fentanyl, that didn't crash the economy. It didn't. And our reparations checks are not going to crash the economy. It's going to boost the economy because we, as foundational Black Americans, we're going to use our ingenuity to build this economy.
Foundational
Right, right, ma'am. Right. Just like you have foundational meth in your pipe. So, yes, foundational Black Americans, we're going to boost and stimulate the economy with our reparations checks, ma'am. And you know what that means? That's going to be more fentanyl for you. So you should be happy that we're going to do great.
There is no such thing as foundational Black Americans.
Ma'am, there's 43 million of us, ma'am. Yes, we are. And if it weren't for us, you wouldn't
It's
have had.
make believe, and you're
Ma'am, everything is make believe. We're foundational Black Americans. We are a distinct lineage. If it were not for our distinct lineage building this nation, you would still be somewhere in Poland, scratching your ass, eating an egg sandwich. All right?
Are you serious?
As a heart attack.
No, you're not, because you know better. The white Europeans are the reason why everything exists today. Good luck with your fucking.
Man, watch your little dirty potty mouth, man. We don't want that potty mouth here. This is not the potty mouth hour. All right. And she left. She left. She's getting very frustrated because she knows reparations is coming, and she think that means less meth. No, it's going to be more meth for you, ma'am, because the economy is going to be boosted. So there's going to be more businesses. So you can still get high, and you'll be able to smoke and do what you do. The wet dog smell will be more pronounced, but because of you sweating and being mad, but it's going to be a great thing. It's going to be a phenomenal thing. All right.
In the rhythm of life, there's a melody that dances with every step we take. And in those steps, there's a tale of legacy, of culture, and of the spirits that guide us. Introducing Rootwork, where tradition and heritage intertwine. Crafted from the essence of foundational Black American rootwork, Rootwork deodorant is more than just a scent. It's a connection to the spirits of our ancestors, with 6 enchanting scents to choose from, each infused with the potent High John the Conqueror root, known for its healing and protective properties. Long-lasting and enchanting, Rootwork deodorant will keep you feeling fresh while embracing the spirit of Mojora, the very essence of Rootwork culture. Rootwork deodorant, where tradition and heritage intertwine. Experience the power at rootworkstyle.com. Let your spirit dance in the rhythm of Rootwork.